I have to say, one of the finest business people I know, probably one of the two most hardworking people I know, man, woman, or otherwise, joins us right now. Annette Raynor joins us. She's the Chief Operating Officer of InvestView, which is an online investor education company. And Annette and her team, tonight, she's leading this, a little free workshop that I want you guys to try to take advantage of. Time for some R&R. And it's for people that are, if you're unemployed, you're unhappy, you're scared, depressed, come to the free workshop, reflect and rebuild. Reflect on our lives and then create a plan to rebuild our future. And Annette joins us right now. Hey, Annette, thanks so much. And this is another great idea from the mind of a great businesswoman. What made you come up with this, Annette?
John, it was one of those nagging ideas that during quarantine, and the more I saw the numbers, the more I kept a look at the unemployment. And then the report that came out last week, it just got to the point where I had to do something. In other words, I can see the fear, I can see the concern, I sense it. And having been through a couple of catastrophes in our adult lives, I think that the importance of those things that happen to us, this is the time where you share and you show other people how to navigate through this. And that there are ways, especially now with the internet, where you can come out stronger than you were before. And I am just compelled to, it's a free workshop. We're going to talk about lots of things. It's not specific to an opportunity at my company, although of course I'll mention that, but there will be discussion of, you know, a lot of different companies, a lot of different ways to look at what we're dealing with now as we start to come back into the market.
So, Annette, what are people actually going to learn in tonight's webinar, number one? And number two, and perhaps, you know, you should answer this first, is how do people log on to participate?
So it's a Zoom link. I have provided that link. Hopefully you guys can put it up on the screen. If you can't, they could email me at annette@investview.com and I will send them the link. Free workshop. And what I hope people get is nothing more than a perspective and some new ideas. In other words, replace some of the fear that you may be feeling. Take a look at the job market in a different way. Take a look at your career in a different way. Sometimes it's a matter of having thought starters, how to leverage or knowing about tools that are available to you that you may not have any knowledge about at all. Many people love or have passions, have no idea how to monetize them. You know, if I could show somebody how to monetize the passion that they have, they'll never go to work again. And
yeah, no,
that's really what this is about.
Right. Well, you know, that's, I would love to be able to, I would love to have a business that taught people how to harness their passion. But a lot of people tend to go in different directions. But other than Annette at InvestView, is there a website that people can go to find the link to get to the free workshop?
You know, I didn't post it on any of the sites. It's up on my Facebook page, and I sent it to you guys, hoping that you could put it up on the screen. So my Facebook profile is public, so the link is right there.
Okay. All right. Nico's shaking his head at me, saying that he hadn't received the actual website. But you guys can email me at jt@liquidlunchtv.com. You could also email us at apex@liquidlunchtv.com. If you want the link, I'll send it back to you. But Annette, you guys are in the investor education business, and in our last minute or a couple minutes here, a lot of people are emailing me on the side like, hey, JT, what should I do? You know, should I jump back in the market and this and that? And I've been talking about, you know, a few different of the InvestView products, but I'm not a financial advisor, you are, in one of your hats. I've been telling people just stay calm right now, like don't do anything rash either way. What kind of advice can people find at InvestView if they want to, you know, take the power of investing for themselves in their own hands?
So I am a registered investment advisor representative, and Safe Management, a firm of InvestView, is an advisor. What I talk to you about now is not advice. I'm just giving you my opinion in the current environment. And what that entails is, when everybody says stay calm, I am a believer that you should always be calm because you should have never invested more than you were willing to put at risk. Okay, there are some people who cannot risk anything, and they should have never been there in the first place. But just by the sheer fact that you're in the market means that you've entered an agreement. You've entered a covenant, so to speak, that you're going to have good times and bad times. And right now you're going through some of the bad times. You stay calm because and this is what InvestView can teach you, if you're part of the Kuvera education system, we show you that volatility is good. Down markets and corrections are opportunities to make money. And if you learn how to capitalize on those situations, then you can participate. I very rarely get to trade anymore because of the commitments I have, obviously, in my jobs. But I could not avoid in the last few weeks taking a couple of trades because they were just too good for me to pass up. And that means that it's a skill I have. It will be with me always. And as long as there are markets trading, I will be able to trade those markets. I think it's the type of thing that everyone should have that firsthand knowledge. And even if they don't have the time today to do it for themselves, they will learn and know how to approach it, how to be calm when things are really rough, how to recognize opportunity when they see it, or, just to sit on the sidelines if that's their sleep at night factor. Everybody has to know themselves.
Absolutely. All right, Annette, thank you so much. If you guys have time for some R&R tonight, please email me.
7 p.m.
I'll send you the link, 7 p.m. tonight. You can tune into a free workshop on reflecting on what's happened and rebuilding, and maybe it's time for some people to start rebuilding from scratch and not just going back to your old habits.
Absolutely.
Annette, thank you so much for joining us today. Frank, thanks for being with us. You're the bomb.
Hey.
And we're going to sign off for today, but we're going to be back again tomorrow right here on Biz TV. You're watching Liquid Lunch, and we will be here again tomorrow at noon. Same bat time, same bat channel, more Liquid Lunch.